Hey guys, Calvin here. Today we're going to add more of Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen into our diets, the link to which is in the description below. The green bean casserole recipe shown off in this video will check off 3 of Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen. Those 3 are other vegetables, nuts and seeds, and herbs and spices. Now let's go on and see how to make it. When making this casserole recipe, the first thing you want to start off doing is adding a cup of water to a blender. Next, you want to take 2 4-ounce cans of mushrooms and drain them and then put them in the blender. Next, you want to blend it together, starting on as low as your blender can go. Once it's all blended up, you want to take some chopped up onions. If you need help learning how to chop up an onion very easily, there will be a link to how to chop up an onion in the description. You'll want to put them in a pan like this, along with 2 teaspoons of thyme, 2 teaspoons of garlic, and 1 teaspoon of salt. You want to mix the spices around so the onions are completely coated in them. Next, you'll want to take your mushroom water blend and pour it over the onions. Take a paper towel or 2 and wipe off the top so it doesn't drip. And then you want to put it back and add 5 cups of water. And then you want to add 1.5 cups of almonds. as well as 4 teaspoons of cornstarch. And then you want to blend this on high until you feel the side of the container and it's warm. While you're doing that, turn the stove on for the onions and mushrooms and turn it to about medium heat and keep stirring that so it doesn't burn while you're waiting for the almond cornstarch mixture to finish blending. Now that the mixture is done, you want to just pour it straight onto the onions and mushrooms. And then you're going to turn the heat off. And you're going to add about a teaspoon of pepper. 1/4 cup of lemon juice plus 4 teaspoons of soy sauce. As well as a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. You may have to use a knife to get it out. Now you're going to want to trade your stirring stick for a whisk. One about this size will do. And then you're just going to whisk it all together until it's completely done. All merged together into one thing. Now that you've whisked it all together, you have like two options. You could turn the heat on and constantly whisk it so it doesn't bubble everywhere, or you could just turn it on as low as your stove can go, and put a lid on it, and then set up for the rest of it, which is what I'm gonna do. So what you're gonna wanna set up is two big, deep dishes, or more. You just have to be able to get the green beans in there evenly, and then you're gonna wanna put 6 14.5 ounce cans of green beans in each one, draining them beforehand, which is what this contraption is for. Before you start draining, if you want to do the second option on your sauce, just turn it on low now, and then every time you finish, once you finish a set of 6 cans, go over, turn the heat off, and then lift the lid up carefully and stir it with the whisk some more. And then do that for the next set of 6 too. After you finish the next set, go back and stir it again as well. Once that's happened, you're gonna wanna get this out of your way, and then take each dish and move it over to the sauce and spread out your sauce evenly. While you're opening the cans of green beans, look for any that don't look good and take them out and just throw them away. Stuff like this is what you want to take out. Now that you've finished opening all the cans, you can get rid of the drainage stuff. As well as your can. And then you're gonna bring these back over to the pan where we're making the sauce. Also, depending on how fast your oven heats up, you might have needed to start it at the beginning. But if it heats up relatively quickly, you want to start it about now. And set it to convection, bake, so the fan's on, and then set it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You're also going to want like a ladle or something. As well as a spatula. Spatula is something like this. You don't need it quite yet though. If you want to, you could use an immersion blender or something to blend the sauce, and that would make it smoother if you wanted to. You don't have to though. But the next step is to divide it evenly into the 2 green bean dips. Now that you've divided it as evenly as you could, take your spatula and put whichever one needs more than the other, whichever one needs less than the other, I mean, scrape the spoon out into that one. And whichever needs more, scrape the pan onto that one. Now that you've divided the mushroom sauce evenly, you're going to want to mix it in with the green beans. Now that you've mixed them all in, you're going to want to take a paper towel and wipe down the edges so it doesn't burn on and make it hard to clean. Now if you want, you can stick both of the containers into the oven at the same time. But if you're not eating that much, or you just don't want to, you can stick one into the fridge for later, which is what I'm going to do. And now that you've decided if you're going to store one for later or not, you can put them in the oven. If you're only putting one in, put it in for about 30 minutes. If you're putting both in, put it in for about 35 minutes. I will see you in 30 minutes. Now that the casserole is done, just go ahead and take it out. And turn the oven off. If you're gonna eat it right away, you're gonna wanna get some fried onion. Like these. And cover the top with it. Now that that's done, all you need to do is just serve it up and eat it. And that's how you cook some healthy green bean casserole. I will see you next time.